there, I'm here today in wonderful Glastonbury. I've got my common law assent cards. I'm going to read the back of that in a minute. In my last video I was talking about protesting off the cuff and I started laughing. I'd just like to say that it's not necessarily what our campaign is doing, although I don't completely agree or disagree with protesting myself. I just know that you can get yourselves into trouble and potentially cause a situation where other people is in harm or feeling threatened. So although they're a good way of meeting up with like-minded souls, and you would hope that everything was okay with that right now, it seems like the powers that be don't like it. But that's probably not surprising because they're committing treason, so they feel probably a bit on edge that people might come and sort them out. So on the back of these common law assent cards, which you can share in your local community, so it's a really good way of raising awareness over this issue that Article 61 of Magna Carta was invoked and what's going on with our constitutional law, because are we law-abiding subjects of Great Britain or the Commonwealth, or are we outlaws? Because if we want to be law-abiding, which it seems like most people do, let's just turn it all on its head, because to be law-abiding is to stand under the Constitution right now, which basically says that you shouldn't really be doing what the government are telling you to do, because the government have been guilty of, or perhaps guilty of, they need to stand trial in front of a jury of their peers for high treason. So on the back of our cards, which you can wear as a lanyard, and that will help you go through shops if you want, or you can take them out and discuss them. They're a good way of, they're our campaign to compel cards, so we use them to compel others to stand under the law with us. It says, I must caution you, whereas I stand under Article 61 of the Magna Carta, which was invoked in March 2001 according to constitutional protocols, any attempt to enforce unlawful acts, statutes or legislative laws on myself will be taken as an act of high treason for which you may stand trial before a jury of the people. I urge you to consider Nuremberg. I was just doing my job as no defence as evidenced at those trials. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Maxim in law, anything you say or any action taken by you against myself will be used before a jury. To deny constitutional law is sedition at common law and carries full asset stripping and life in prison. Do you understand? You can get these and we'll send them to you, and we'll be very happy for you to take part in our campaign to compel. To deny constitutional law is sedition. So just remember that when you're reading articles where people are denying the implication of Article 61, which is the highest law in the land right now, because it's the security clause of our constitution. It's a very important one, and it holds within it the codes at which to compel others to be aware of this fact and to just get the word out, because that's part of common law. We have got case files that you can follow up. They're original case files, they're signed and dated on our Common Law Assent Facebook page or on our Patreon account. So please join us and do witness the evidential truth alongside us, please.